13th and only 83 runs on the board.
Between Marla and Airy, and since then they've lost 3 for 3 and really behind the 8 ball now.
And Airy's hardly seen any strikes since
Exactly.
Marla left as well, which is a problem in itself. So Archer, he wanted to improve on his first over, which was none for 13. So far, this over, he's 1 for 1. So, again, his captain will be really pleased with the return and the way he's been able to turn the screws here on the Nepalese. And he's got an opportunity here, again, to bowl to a batsman fresh at the crease. Quick ball in, tucked away behind square there by Bam, and they'll just amble through for a nice single there. So Bam off the strike, and more importantly, I think at this point in time, Airy back on strike.
Yeah, that's right. Bam had to get off the mark. First ball faced, and Airy gets an opportunity again.
Archer tossing that one up, inviting him to go for the shot, and he has. Straight back down the ground. Man from long on coming in, and that's Fergus O'Neill tosses that back into Archer. So 2 runs added to the scoreboard. Been a while since they'd run a 2, Stu.
Yeah, that's right, and Harry was looking for it. I think Bam might have just lost his footing turning at the other end.
He has only taken the 1, hasn't he? So Bam back on strike here. Oh, that one missed down the leg side by Jalamia. So a wide call plus another one added for the single taken.
Yep, so I get there too, but in a different way.
Cracked away there by Airy. Through extra cover. And on the bounce back to Archer. So again, only the single. So Archer having taken the wicket here, then only conceding single. So a good over. 13 in his first one, 1 to 6 in his second. So well done to Archer. Keeping the Nepalese under pressure here. So after 13, they are 6-4, 88.
Yeah, 88 after 13, they would have been hopefully further advanced than that. They came out here yesterday, batted well, scored 180 and were able to defend that pretty easily. So they don't look like getting anything like that today, particularly with the loss of those 6 wickets. And you look at the Manhattan there, there's a couple of standout overs, but really the bowling has been very tight, and a lot of that bowling, of course, has been spin. But now we've got Harry Hoekstra coming back into the attack with a bit of pace.
So Airy with 19 off 23, an opportunity here. And that's a wide to start the over. Not how Hoekstra would have wanted to start. Gives an opportunity here for the Nepalese to build a little bit of their own pressure.
You don't have to be too far off the money to be called wide in T20 and one-day international, one-day cricket, but players all know the rules.
That's better from Hoekstra. Tucked away there behind point. Bit of a shy, and back comes Bam. That's really good running. Well done.
That's incredible, because the fielder was in position backing up, the ball went straight to him and they took him on anyway, so that's really positive running.
It's recognition, isn't it, Stu, that they are under a bit of pressure here, and they've got to try and exert their own. 21 off 24 from Airy, and well done to get him back on strike too. That was great running from Bam. Just touch that one. Behind backward square. Fielder quickly onto it, just a single.
Yeah, so Airy has been looking to be busy the whole game, busy running between the wickets, looking to score. Hasn't set the world on fire as far as power hitting or run rate goes, but he's there and he's an important player, and he's built his way to 22 from 25.
Onto that one, just tucks that away nicely. Dabs it away off the face of the bat. taken there at backward point, again jogging through for the single.
He didn't try to take too much, didn't try to bite too much off, did he? Just knew his limitations, guided it away, and giving Airy the strike back.
In a perfect scenario, Stu, Airy's the man. He's got to be there at the end here, and just to continue to turn the strike over, take as many runs as he can, and probably play a little bit safer than the others.
Yeah, well, up to the side today, so we feel that responsibility as well.
He's a good batsman, a quality batsman. Just got to play the circumstances right here. Oh, off the toe of the bat, and that will go all the way down for 4 runs to Airy. A very, very lucky shot indeed. But he will take it. 26 off 26. He is. And the scoreboard moves on here to 6 for 97. 2 balls to go in this, the 14th over.
So it was a bouncer really from Hoekstra, and went for the hook shot, and fortune favours the brave. He was looking to hook, just got a top edge to it, and we see here he was trying to get it away behind square, but that's 1 ball allowed over the shoulder for the over, so another one of those would be a no ball, and suggest to the batsman that the ball might be a bit fuller, the next one coming. It's not a tall man, though, Airy.
No, it's not. It's a pretty easy to bowl him a bouncer, I think. That's right. He just pushes that one away there to cover again, and Will Sutherland, fielding in his usual position, whips that one back into Lemire. Keeps that one down to the single, so Bam back on strike for the final delivery.
Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it, that a shot like that to a fielder there in long-form cricket, there'd be no thought of a run. It's just play it out there and wait for the next one. But in T20 and one-day cricket, it's always a run.
Got to take the risk. Just pops that onto the offside issue here. If there was a direct hit, he's very fortunate. Well, Bam puts up a hand and says, gee, I'm glad you got through. So the end of the over here, 14 down, 6 for 99, Nepal.
6 overs remaining, and they need to start looking to push the run rate up here, but still hustling hard with the rain between wickets, and that's, I would say that that's added 10 or 15 runs to their score already, the way that they've run between the wickets aggressively. That's obviously one of the cards in their pack, and they're using it nicely.
It's been evident from the start, hasn't it, Stu? The running intent's been terrific from each combination, really. Stowe now back into the attack here, the left armour. Oh, nice delivery too. Just flight was good. And just straight past the face of the bat there. Lemire will be licking his lips for an opportunity here. A bit more of a bounce, and that wasn't his best delivery. And the backward square, they get through for 1. I thought they might have come back for the second on that occasion too, and not on this occasion.
Of course, in the crowd here for the runs up for Nepal, but just a real drag down from Stowe and hit up and over.
Oh, another one up and over, and that's a catch. He's out.
Yep, that's the captain gone.
Airy, he's really annoyed with himself too. 27 off 27, he's been enterprising, he's been patient, and the first time probably that he's truly lashed out, and he is caught on the offside. So Airy has to go. Bam's still there, 4 or 5, and just as they've scored their 100, they lose their 7th wicket of the afternoon. Disappointing for the Nepalese, disappointing for Airy personally. I was really hoping that he'd stay there till the end. He was going to form a really strong anchor for them, but unfortunately, he is gone.
Good bowling by Stowe, though, isn't it? Like he is really mixing it up, turning them both ways, and flight and faster balls, and he's got the figures to show for a 2 for 9 from his 2.5 overs. As the next batsman at the crease, Rupesh Kumar Singh, comes in. So still 5.5 overs to bat. Got 3 wickets in hand. So they, in every match they've played so far, they've batted out the 20 overs, and I'm sure that that's one of their targets today as well, to just make sure they get the 20 overs and get as many runs as they can in the process.
Well, Callum Stowe, Stu, just adding to his reputation here, he's into his 3rd over, 2 for 9. From the good bowlers here today, the figures have looked very similar. Banks 2 for 7, Fergus O'Neill 2 for 9, Callum Stowe now sitting on 2 for 9, but he's into his 3rd. Just going beautifully is the left arm spinner. Now an opportunity to face the fresh batsman at the crease in Singh. Oh, speared that one in quickly and taken nicely by Lemire. He does vary his pace, doesn't he, Stu?
Yeah, he certainly does.
The only false delivery so far yielded a single, and that was a ball that was a bit bouncier than the others. Again, nice. Just cramped in for room. Turning into a really, really tidy over here. Only the 1 run conceded, 1 more ball to come. Again, didn't know what to really do with that one, did Singh, and Callum Stowe finishes his 3rd over with the figures of 1 wicket for 1 run, and overall 2 for 9. And the Nepalese 7 for 100 after 15 overs.
Yes, Singh really didn't have much clue about that at all. He waited for it to pitch to see which way it was going to turn, which is, well, that's what it looked like on the screen, on the vision anyway, is Stowe, the ability to turn it both ways, and just reading it off the pitch that time rather than from the hand. So always got to be behind the 8 ball if you can't pick it from the hand.
Speaking of spinners, Stu, another one. And so here comes Ollie Peake again. So Will Sutherland really, really turning to his spinners here. And they are doing the job, putting the pressure on and keeping the run rate down and taking wickets. First up delivery from Ollie Peake. He'll be happy with that. Straight back to him. Bam with 4 off 6. Had a little bit of a sighter. Just pushes that nicely there through, pulling it off. Go through for the single. Need more than singles, Stu?
Yeah, I imagine that Lokesh Bam probably feels that he's got to be the one now. He's originally listed to bat at 7, came in at 8, and now he's with the bowlers for the rest of the innings. So we feel that he's going to be a bit torn between trying to score and trying to hold the innings together.
Yes, it's a delicate balance.
Oh, that's
Just off the outside edge of his bat there, scooting away down to 3rd man. And they come back for 3 runs. That's well run again. When they've had the opportunity, Stu, to take 3 runs, they haven't knocked it back, have they?
No, that's right. And Singh, the new batsman out there, and this is a very fine edge past the wicket keeper. And but again, ran hard and gets Bam back on strike.
Great fielding down there too, as Bam just whips it away behind square here, and they'll scoot through for the 1.
Yeah, Lokesh Bam, a bit circumspect at the moment, 6 off 8, and maybe, of course, they've still got the power surge to come, so I have to think about.
Oh, it's popped that one up, and it's just fallen short. The run-out attempt was on. They've appealed. No, says the umpire coming in from square leg. Stu, I couldn't believe that Ollie Peake didn't dive for that.
Yeah, that's right. It's maybe he was just wrong-footed or something, but got the throw in, and it must have been a close call for the run-out as well, as Singh was diving back.
It's a little bit deceptive when you're at distance. Of course, that ball may have pitched far further away from Ollie Peake than what I thought, but yeah, I seriously thought he was going to put in the dive and didn't. So 5 runs conceded so far in Ollie Peake's 3rd over. He's none for 26. Going for the big shot there was Singh and missing everything. So Ollie Peak finishes his over at none for 26, and the Nepalese struggling here at 105 from their 16 overs with 7 wickets down.
Yeah, just talking about the power surge, I was in commentary with Carl Main the other night, and these countries that have come over from Asia to play would never have played with those playing conditions, the power surge conditions, and he thinks that potentially it's not a tactical move that's front of mind for them, so they're not thinking about it, but you know, if it's not taken, then at 7 wickets down, you're in danger of not completing your 2 overs with the field in.
Here comes Fergus O'Neill back into the action. Man who loves bowling his slower deliveries. That might have been 1-2. Flicked away there on the leg side. And whipped back in again for just 1 run.
But when you do take the power surge, you need the players to be able to take advantage of it and hit it over the infield. And I'm not sure that Singh's giving us the evidence that he has that capacity at the moment.
Well, let's see. Let's hope. Fergus O'Neill 2 for 20. This is his last over now. On the bounce. Pushed away there. Just forward a point. And no run taken. So Bam, the men on strike here. In fact, it is Singh on strike, 3 of 7. And yes, there's your evidence that you're pointing to, Stu. Just not really working his way into this. Looks a little tentative, and he hasn't got a lot to play with here. That's a great delivery from Fergus O'Neill, and he pulls that one away, just forward a square. Coming back for the second is excellent running again.
Fantastic again. Those sprinting that first run and gave themselves every chance to come back from the second. They wanted 2 right from the time it left the bat, and they made sure they got back for it.
You often see it in junior cricket, Stu, where the juniors just sort of jog through for the second and then suddenly realise that maybe there could be a second.
Yeah.
These fellas here, they're not jogging through there, making sure they've got the first, and if there's an opportunity there, they may take it. O'Neill with the slower delivery. Just cut away. Back to the point. This will run away for 4. Well, Singh, he is working into his game here. That's a beautiful shot. And O'Neill formally with the figures of, dare I say, a 2 for 22. Now moves on to 2 for 26. That's a lovely shot. Got his front foot into good position there. Cut it away back a point. Straight to the boundary for 4. Nothing that the fielders could have done there. And the Nepalese, they move on to 7 for 112 with 2 balls to come in this 17th over. O'Neill straight at the wicket. The ball just bunted back to him by Singh. That's a nice follow-up delivery.
So both batsmen have had a little time in the crease now. Only 3 overs remaining. The power surge has to come in the next over. Has to.
Fergus O'Neill, I've been really impressed with him, not only in this game but throughout the tournament. Changes of pace have been good, his accuracy's been excellent. And that one there again, right up in the block hole with pace. Pushed back to him and he feels off his own bowling. He comes out of his 4 overs at 2 for 26. He's a real thinking bowler, is Fergus O'Neill. Been pretty happy with that effort. And his captain, Stu, will be happy, I think, particularly with the pressure that he was able to exert early on, because it put the Nepalese on the back foot.
Yeah, that's right. It was the early work that he did that really put as you say, put the Nepalese on the back foot. They managed to score a few for him in the end, but those numbers are all pretty tidy. The economy rates no one into double figures there, so everyone's contributed with the ball, and we still have no power surge.
Cummins go back into the attack here. The man who's going at 3 as his economy rate. 2 for 9. That ball cut away, not with a lot of intent. And they scamper through for 1. Good fielding there again from that man at the moment, Fergus O'Neill. So Singh, the man now on strike. Callum Stowe's been very dangerous in this match. Tosses that one up and Singh doesn't take a swing.
Yeah, 113 in the 18th. 130 is going to be a good score from here.
Again, just back at point and decide not to go on that occasion, Stu.
Yeah, noticeably that the fielder at backwards point is 5 metres or so inside from the circle markers, so really trying to get on top of that quick single.
Singh trying to go for the big swing on that occasion and misses everything. So this is what happens with the spinners, isn't it, Stu? The overs go quickly. You can't get back on board. 4 balls through, 3 dots.
This is a sensational spell from Stowe. He's in his 4th over, 2 for 10.
Oh, he's missed all the wides, Stu.
Wow. And Callum Stowe can't believe it. Gets the explanation from the umpire and accepts it graciously.
Oh, I don't know about that. He's pulled that one away behind square. Again, they'll only get the 1 run, so Callum Stowe, just a beautiful over. 3 dots, a single, a wide, which he wasn't all that happy about. Figures of 2 for 12 with 1 ball to come.
I'll tell you what, Singh threw everything he had at that one and hardly got anything on it.
It's very true. He goes for the reverse, and I have not seen the reverse sweep work very well at all in this tournament, and Bam just continues to show that perhaps it needs to be tucked away. He misses everything, and Callum Stowe, 4 overs, 2 for 12. The left armour has done the job here for his captain and for his team. That's an excellent effort. Nepalese are 18 overs down, 7 for 115 on the board.
Yeah, amazing bowling from Callum Stowe. Just really the batsman struggled to read what was coming. He mixed his spin, mixed his flight, and mixed his pace. Was a terrific spell of bowling.
Yeah, confident bowler has worked his way into this tournament, Stu, and is really thinking about what he's doing with his bowling.
Speaking of someone with good numbers on the board, Lockie Bang's back into the attack, 2 for 7 from 2, and he's been really impressive as well.
Yeah, both in the field and with his bowling. The man with the long hair has got the mullet going. Well, maybe a mullet's a bit unkind, actually. He's got a little bit more style about him than just a mullet. That worm just perhaps shows, Stu, that they haven't been able to lift their run rate and truly elevate this game. It's been between 6s and 7s, really, except for, I think, the second over in this match. Haven't really been able to get it to where they want it to go.
No, that's right. And as we said all along, wickets has been their downfall, and they've been on the back foot ever since losing 3 early ones and then 3 quick ones in the middle.
Well, have they called the power play, Stu? Or have they
got no choice? They've got no choice yet.
Just haven't automatically? No, I'm not sure about that.
Did we miss it?
Lockie Banks comes in and a big swing from Singh, and he's missed again. So a dot ball to start this 19th over. It would appear, Stu, from the field placings.
So I would have to check the rules to see if it's compulsory to have it. Really not, unless somehow along the line we missed it.
Lockie Banks is pulled away, up through for a single.
Maybe that's why I didn't take it, because that ball would have been caught had all the fielders been inside the circle.
Strategic. So man on the strike here now is Bam, with Singh taking that 1 run. He's attempted to go big on a number of occasions, has Singh, but just has not been able to get the ball away, except for on 1 or 2 occasions. Bam tries to do the same and misses everything, so this is good pace here from Lockie Banks. A rare time that Jai Lemire, as the wicketkeeper, has had to take the ball up above his shoulder today with the amount of spin bowling that we've seen.
Just 9 balls remaining in the innings. Need to be getting that on ball here.
Has been. It's a wonderful five over deep mid wicket. He has hit that for a huge 6.
I'm not sure what's finding that ball. There's a creek running along the green between here and the school. There's long reeds in it, and that is lobbed straight in the middle of it. That's a sensational shot.
Well, Stuart, you called for 130 at a minimum, and Lockie Bangs has just been pulled away up over mid-wicket for a huge 6 by Bam. That's a final ball, so that's impressive. 2 more balls to come in this over. The Nepalese are 7 for 122, so 130 is alive here now.
Yeah, certainly.
And Bam, for the first time, I think, in his innings, he moves to above par, so 14 or 13. Lockie Bangs knows now that he's going to be challenged here from Bam. Supporters up and about here in the grandstand. He moves on to the offside and he goes up again, does Bam. That's a huge shot again. Exactly the same result. A 6 up in the camera corner. Fantastic batting here from Bam.
You see that he moved about 2 feet outside off stump in preparation for the ball. Smashed it away in almost identical area, consecutive 6s, and 128 on the board, and the crowd around us on Dominic.
Fantastic.
Really vocal, really cheering.
This is going to sound very poor for me, but he's just gone bam, bam, 2 balls in a row. 6-6. Oh, superb batting from Bam. It's exactly what they needed. Again, he's moved. And again, he's had a crack. This is on the back of the point. It's another boundary. 4 runs to Bam. Well, I did not see that coming, Stu. Dot 1.664.
Amazing stuff, and Lockie Bangs finishes with 2 for 24 off his 3 overs, and 16 of those coming off his last 3 balls.
His last 3 balls. Now, he will not bowl out, but that is him done, of course, because that's the 19th over. The Nepalese 7 for 132. So, Stu Davis, you got exactly what you were looking for. 130 on the board for the Nepalese, which is wonderful. Can they now get themselves to 140?
Well, that's right, and you know, I think every extra run from now just gives them something more to defend, and that's the important thing right now.
Archer into the attack here. He's called for LBW, no call. Leg by, they managed to dash through for the leg by, and that's really important. No disrespect to Simmons, no disrespect to him, but he is 11 off 18. Bam on strike, facing Archer. What's he got for us? Gives himself room. Straight back down the ground. High, Nair is underneath it, and sadly for the Nepalese, he takes the catch. So look on the Renegades. There was good bowling from Nair. Tossed it up. Takes the wicket off Bam, who was on fire for his last 3 deliveries. He goes from 24 off 16, and the Nepalese move to 8 for 133. 4 more deliveries to come in this, the final over of their batting innings.
In some ways, it's harder to get the spinner away with those big hits. Sometimes the pace of the faster bowler coming onto the bat, and I think Bam preferred the pace coming on. Swing back on strike for the last couple of balls, so down to 9 wickets now, but 134 is the total that we probably weren't imagining 4 or 5 overs ago, when they looked to be in serious trouble of not reaching 120.
Well done to Yadav, Stu. Knowing the circumstances of the game, where this last over was to place, and being absolutely willing to sacrifice himself to get Singh back on strike, which was exactly the move that had to happen.
Yeah, that's right. And no time to think about it now. Just a couple of balls left and Singh on strike. But it's good bowling.
I'm the man. In and Singh.
Yeah,
That's a terrific shot over cover. 2 bounces, 4 runs. Well done to Singh.
Terrific.
He was the man back on strike because he had sacrificed his wicket. He's taken the score now to 139 with the ball to come.
That's right. They've given themselves something to bowl at here, so the target at least 141 to come.
He's moved over to the offside. He's had another crack at it. Wonderful bowling from Archer. A top ball to finish with. He finishes his 3 overs with figures of 2 for 25, but the Nepalese here after their batting innings. The last few overs had a bit of run and gun to it. And they finish at 9 for 139 runs. So Stu, they've said, well, they've got a target here that they can bowl to. 140 is the target.
Yeah, that's right. 140 in T20 cricket. I'm sure they would have liked 20 or 30 runs more, but yeah, at least they can